They thought fossils were harmless, dead reminders of creatures long gone. But last winter, inside a quiet museum basement, something woke up. And by the time they realized the bones were moving, it was already too late to run. Dr. Rafik had worked at the National Museum for 13 years, cataloging ancient fossils in the basement archives. He was calm, logical, and never believed in anything supernatural. But the night the new shipment arrived from a recently discovered dig site, even he felt something he couldn't explain, a strange warmth coming from the crate labeled, "Unidentified species, do not disturb." The crate had no official stamp, no documents, only claw marks across the top. He brushed it off as damaged shipping, but as he opened the box, a chill ran through him. Inside were bones unlike anything he had seen, thin, crooked, almost like ribs wrapped around themselves. And the skull, it looked like it had several sets of teeth. He logged them into the system and placed them on a metal table. But as he turned away, he heard a faint sound behind him. A soft clink, like bone tapping bone. He froze, turned around. Nothing. He laughed nervously and blamed his exhaustion, but as he stepped toward the elevator, he heard it again, louder this time. Clink, clink, clink. He slowly walked back to the fossil table, and the fossils were no longer arranged how he left them. The ribs had spread out like fingers. The skull had rotated, facing him. His heart pounded. He grabbed his phone to record it, but the lights flickered. The basement went dark. Something scraped across the floor. Slow, heavy, hungry. The emergency lights snapped on, and the fossil bones were gone. Before he could react, something slammed into the metal shelves behind him. Fossils fell everywhere. He backed away, stumbling into a display case. Then he saw it. The bones were no longer bones. They had fused together, reshaped, forming a creature made entirely of fossilized parts. Its ribs slithered like legs. Its skull snapped open like a trap, and it was moving toward him. Rafik ran between shelves, breath shaking, hearing the creature crawling along the ceiling. It dropped behind him with a crack. Its bony claws hooked into his lab coat. He screamed as he tore it off and sprinted into the restricted specimen room. He slammed the door shut. Silence. Only his heartbeat in his ears. Then, tap, tap, tap. The creature knocked on the window, like it was learning. The lights flickered again. When they came back on, the window was shattered, and the creature was inside. Rafik grabbed a metal pole and swung wildly. The creature shrieked, a deep, ancient sound. But instead of falling apart, its bones tightened and sharpened. And then it fed. When the security guards found the basement the next morning, they didn't find Dr. Rafik. Just blood streaks on the floor. And one fossil crate, now empty except for a note. Phase 1 complete. Specimen mobile. The museum never reopened. But the bone creature? People say it still moves through abandoned buildings at night, looking for fresh specimens, to finish rebuilding itself.